If you're looking for a strong, toned upper body, then I designed this workout just for you. We've got 5 exercises. We're going to be doing 3 sets of each with a quick warm-up. I've got a couple sets of dumbbells, so grab some dumbbells. We're going to be doing a lot of upper body, so make sure you've got kind of a lighter and a medium set. And then join me on your hands and knees for a quick warm-up. So let's start with our shoulders stacked right over our wrists, hips right over our knees, and we'll just begin with a little bit of breath awareness. So taking a nice inhale in, exhale, pull your ribs up nice and tight, compress your belly, blow it all the way out. Inhale, notice you can expand on all sides through your back, through your side ribs. And then exhale, drawing everything up nice and tight. One more like that. Big breath in. And exhale. And then we're just going to shift back and forward. Just starting to get a little bit more movement going. In a lot of our exercises, we will be relying on our core to stabilize us. So think about keeping your spine nice and neutral. Think about keeping your ribs engaged. Okay, then we're going to shift onto our side. We're going to bend the bottom knee, elbows right underneath your shoulder, top arm and leg are long. We're going to twist, look up, bring your elbow towards your knee, and then reach long, look at the floor, get a nice stretch through your whole side body. We're getting a little bit of a side crunch here, so a little core bonus for you, but we really want to mobilize through the shoulder. And again, kind of getting our core ready to stabilize us through all of these exercises that we're about to do. So inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Let's do one more. All right, other side. Our warm-up is brief, but please, if you're feeling any areas in your body where there's extra tension, tight spots, anywhere you might need a little extra TLC, please pause and take that. You can always come back to the video when you're ready, but it's really important to take care of your body and honor what you're feeling on any given day. So big reach and pull. Last one. Okay, coming onto hands and knees again, let's go into a plank position and then shift back into downward dog. So take a pause here. We're kind of waking up the shoulders. We're going to come back to our plank, and then we're going to flow and reach for your opposite shin. So reach your palm to your opposite shin as you flow into a downward dog and then back to plank. So really starting to build a little heat in the shoulders and the upper body. Let's do a couple more for each side. Yeah. Really getting our breath going. Last one. And there we go. Okay. Let's make our way to standing and start with our upper body workout. So I'm going to go with my 8s. I've got 8s and 10s here today. So I'm going to start with my 8s. We can always sort of see how we feel, but go ahead and set your ribs, gently squeeze your glutes. We're going to want our body to stay nice and stable as we do this shoulder arc. So we're reaching our pinkies towards each other at the bottom, palms forward the whole time, and then thumbs towards each other at the top. So work on really controlling those weights through space. Let's work on about 6 to 8. But, depending on the weights that you've got at home that you're using, you might find that you can do more or less reps. So we want to get to that point where we're reaching fatigue, but we're not completely working to failure. So I'm getting to that point right about now where I'm like, well, I could probably force a couple more reps, but I feel really good with that. And I think that was about 8 reps. Okay, so next one I'm going to drop a weight. And I'm going to do this cross curl. In fact, I think I can go a little heavier for this one. And we're working the biceps. I'm actually going to step my right foot back, and I'm working my right arm, doing this sort of diagonal cross curl. So I'm reaching the weight toward my opposite shoulder. Notice my elbow here on the working side is staying really nice and stationary. So side view looks like this. Again, I think working in about a 6 to 10 rep range is really ideal for today. And that is really up to you. Again, it kind of depends on the weights that you're using. That'll determine when you hit that fatigue point, right?
So, and different exercises are going to feel different. So switching it up, I'm now moving to my other side. So other leg goes back. Keep your rib cage nice and engaged. Keep that elbow nice and stationary. You got this. Oh yeah. Can we just say there's almost nothing better than just feeling strong. You know, when you're doing things like I just did a bunch of planting and my pots outside, and I had to carry a bunch of big, huge bags of soil and all these things around, and it just felt so good to be able to do it, right? Yeah. Okay, so shake that out. Next one, we're going to be alternating side to side. We're going to go up and overhead. So this one, again, we're going to do a couple sets of everything. So if we don't get the weights exactly right on the first round, don't sweat it. We can always make adjustments. We're going to start with the weight over to one shoulder without moving your body. Press that weight all the way up and over. Tap your other shoulder, and then we're going to chop towards our hip. Come back to that side, over the top, and chop. I call this the over-the-top chop. So we're getting a lot of mobility here. I probably could have grabbed my 2 8s for this and held both together. So maybe I'll do that on the next set. But I'm just getting warmed up still. We're just kind of getting the feel for this routine. So no big deal, right? Yeah.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri. So funny. She's always trying to help me. Okay. That's enough. All right, I'm off tempo now. Here we go, over the top and chop. Okay, next one, we're coming down onto hands and knees. We've already practiced being in this position. I think I'll switch again and grab my 8, knowing that we can always change our mind, but we're gonna do a tricep exercise. So keeping your knees planted, I want you to pull your ribs up nice and tight. Nothing moves except your arm. Plant your elbow right at your side and then kick your fist back so that your whole arm goes parallel with the floor, okay? Your palms facing in, your pinky at the top of the movement here, your pinky is up, okay? So you should really feel this in your tricep. Think about slowing the weight down on the way down, all right? 8 to 10 is probably good. Moving to the other side. Oh yeah. So this is a really great way to isolate those triceps. You're also working on just total body stability. Notice your neck right now. If your neck is sort of collapsing at all, keep your neck nice and long. Keep your chin tucked. Keep that elbow right next to your torso. Oh, baby. If you know me at all, you know I just can't possibly count and talk through these workouts. So I apologize if we're off. But go ahead and finish your reps in that exercise. And then we're staying on the mat. This one's a killer. We're going to do 4 on each side in a walking plank. So let's move the right side first for our first 4. Coming down to your elbow and then up to your hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Other side. We're going to be doing 3 rounds of everything. So I'm deliberately keeping our reps in check on this, because this is an easy one to really work all the way to fatigue and really burn yourself out. So we want to keep a little gas in the tank. So go ahead and take a little break. Shake your shoulders out. This is a great moment to grab a sip of water and reassess the weights that you used last time. Do you want heavier? Do you want lighter? How do you feel about your form, right? We want good form throughout. So I'm going to stay with my 8s on this arc exercise. Go ahead and get nice and tall over your feet. Ribs are tucked, glutes are squeezing. Here we go. Reach up and over, and then come back down. So, variations on this. If you need to, you can make the movement a little bit smaller. You know, if your range isn't super strong overhead, but I encourage you to explore, even if you need to grab lighter weights. Try to work on being strong through that entire range of motion. This one's definitely tough for me. Woo! Yeah, I'm definitely burning after those walking planks. Oh yeah, okay. That was probably close to 8. Again, I'm kind of going by feel. I'm stopping when I feel like I could do 2 more, but I kind of don't want to do 2 more, if that makes sense, okay? So let's get back to our crossover curl. Here we go. Elbow is locked in right next to my side, and I'm bringing this up towards my opposite shoulder. So you've probably done standard bicep curls before, nothing wrong with that. We're just playing around with a little bit of toning work today. This type of workout will definitely build muscle and make you stronger, but it's really more focused on some of the toning that you want, just kind of building up that muscle tone. So anyway, getting into these different angles of the bicep is great for that. Okay, other side. And to be clear, all strength training that establishes muscle, builds lean muscle, is going to be good for toning. So having lean muscle on your body is toning your body, right? There's a lot of confusion about that. So I just want to be clear. But sometimes, when I'm focusing on a strength workout, when my main goal is like total body strength, I'm usually going to be working on exercises that are more multi-joint. And this routine is focusing on more single joint, just like very specific muscle groups. So that's kind of how I differentiate those things. All right, I am talking, I am not counting, so be patient with me, please. Okay, boom. That feels like a pretty good burn on that side. Okay, I'm gonna experiment this set. I'm going to experiment with holding both of my 8s together to do this over the top chop. Okay, so notice if you changed weights, can you maintain your form? Can you keep your body nice and steady in that standing plank? Can you still press your arms all the way up overhead without leaning back or without doing anything awkward, right? So that's our goal. We want to make sure that we challenge ourselves with heavy weights without sacrificing our form. So you're doing awesome. We're right in the thick of it now. This is like right in the middle of this workout. Very close to the end of this second set now. Woo! I guess I shouldn't say very close. We've got 2 exercises left to go. So let's hit the floor for our tricep extension. So I'm going to offer a little option here. Last time we had both knees down. If you want a little bit more of a core challenge, kick your opposite leg out and hold, squeezing your glute as you do your tricep extension. So make sure, again, neck stays long, ribs stay up nice and tight. You got this. Stay with it. You're doing awesome. Okay, last one on my right side. Let's do the other side. Shake it all off. If you did the single leg on the one side, let's repeat. Whatever you did on the first side, just match it. So, again, focusing on your tricep, but making sure that you can keep your ribs tight, neck long, keep that glute squeezing on the lifted leg if you're there. Woo! Oh my goodness. These are tough. Okay. Shake that out. Shake it out. Get ready for those walking planks. We're doing 4 on each side again. 4 on each side, okay? So come into your plank on your elbows. Press up. That's 1, 2, 3. Nice gentle landings, please. 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. 4. Oh, wow. Those are always hard. They never get easier. It's just crazy. Okay, shake it out. Final round, okay? So get a sip of water, shake out your wrists. We want to give our muscles a moment to just kind of replenish and restore so that we can come back to this third and final set with gusto, with as much strength as we had in the first set. That being said, pay attention to your form. As we fatigue, as we've worked a little bit longer, it's really possible that our form is going to start to get messy. So we don't want to make mistakes. and risk injury. So let's grab our weights, make sure our feet are firmly planted on the floor, glutes are squeezing, ribs are pulling down tight, and we're going up and over and back down. I haven't really shown a side view for this one yet, so here's my side view. You can see my body is nice and stable. If anything, I'm hollowing out my belly just a little bit, and I'm really working my arms in this nice frontal plane here. So, last couple, woo, oh yeah, boom, love it. Okay, cross curls, final set. So choose your weights accordingly, according to how you felt last time. If you've got lighter weights and you want more, see if you can hold 2 weights in one hand at the same time. That's one way to go. If your weights do feel a little light and you can't hold 2 weights in one hand, try slowing down the downward motion on that. Slow it down. I promise that weight will start to feel a lot heavier when you're trying to control that downward speed. So yeah, it's always a good tip just to work in that slow, zero momentum pattern. Okay, other side. Oh my goodness, I'm already dreaming about our stretch. Anyone else dreaming about stretching? Yeah, we will, don't worry. We are almost there, just a few exercises to go. All right. Working, and again, slow, slow, slow. You got this, stay with it. You're doing this for yourself. Be so proud of every little deposit that you make into the bank of your health and fitness and vitality. It's awesome, okay? So every little action that you take towards your health and fitness, it's like a deposit that you're making in that bank. All right, so again, hollowing out the belly, kind of like we did before, nice and tall. We're going up and over and chopping across. Up and over and across. So this is also a core exercise in case you didn't notice. This chop movement when we're standing here in this standing plank really challenges our core. Yeah. Ugh. Just a few more. I'm going to do 2 more each way. There's one. And last one for each side. Oh, baby. Okay. Down to the floor for triceps. And then one more set of walking planks, and we're stretching. All right. So whichever choice you made, you can keep your knees under your hips, both knees. You can float one leg out, or you can split the difference, and you can tap a toe to the floor. So if you're kind of like getting bored of having your knees side by side, but you're not quite ready to float that leg up in the air, this is a great place to be working. Or you can come all the way up into this 2-point position here. So press that pinky back. Keep your elbow next to your ribs. I just realized that I'm talking so much. I sort of changed this exercise from the last round. The last round I was holding my arm and just working from the elbow. This round I'm actually like lifting and lowering the weight from the floor each time. Both are good. They both work the triceps. So choose your challenge. There are so many variations of every exercise. As I talk my way through this, sometimes I forget which one I did before. So thanks for bearing with me, and I hope you have fun trying all these variations with me. So a few more on this side. Even yourself out. Keep that neck long. Don't give up on form until we're at 10. You got this. Okay. Set that weight to the side. We've got our last set of walking planks. Okay, I know it's almost mean to put these at the very end because we want to be done, but we're doing this together. Ready? 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and other side. 1, 2, 3, You got this. 4, all the way down. Oh my gosh, you made it. You did it. Let's give yourself a hug and stretch the shoulder. Thanks for bearing with me. And Wyatt, you got so excited you were barking at the end. Come here. Go ahead and hug your other arm across. Got my little workout buddies here with me. Yeah. Let's coming up to standing. We'll stretch our triceps. So lifting one arm up, catch your elbow, let your hand come down between your shoulder blades. I like to take the same side leg and cross it behind and just do a little side body stretch at the same time. Breathing in and letting it go. And then other side. Catch that elbow, little side body stretch. Breathing in and out. Okay, and then let's bring the arms out wide. Twist your thumb behind you so your palm is up. And then let's just kind of drop our ears side to side. You'll feel this in your neck and your biceps. Whew. And then one more that I love to do, so kind of finding underneath your collarbone, that soft tissue there with your fingers. Open your palm. You're going to pull gently across your chest and look away as you open your arm up. This is a really nice reset after those planks. Oh yeah, this side. Same thing. So opening up wide, looking down, releasing tension. And the last one. All right, roll your shoulders down and back. I thank you so much for joining me. I hope this workout felt like a great upper body challenge and that you're feeling a good appreciation and gratitude for your upper body and just how strong you really are. I'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment. Let me know how you like this workout and let me know what kind of workouts you'd like to see in the future. And if you're looking for more from me, please check out my channel. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss a workout.